When this was said, the Venerable Ananda asked the Blessed One, "In what way, Venerable Sir, can a monk be called a wise man and an inquirer?" When Ananda, a monk, is skilled in the elements, skilled in the bases, skilled in dependent origination, skilled in what is possible and what is impossible, in that way he can be called a wise man and an inquirer. But Venerable Sir, in what way can a monk be called skilled in the elements? There are, Ananda, these 18 elements: the eye element, the form element, the eye consciousness element, the ear element, the sound element, the ear consciousness element, the nose element, the odor element, the nose consciousness element, the tongue element, the flavor element, the tongue consciousness element, the body element, the tangible element, the body consciousness element, the mind element, the mind object element, the mind consciousness element. When he knows and sees these 18 elements, a monk can be called skilled in the elements. Stop here for a moment. This is talking about the 6 sense bases, salayatana, and the internal sense base are the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. And their corresponding objects are form, sound, smells, taste, touch, and thoughts. So, for each of the sense bases, when you have a good eye and form appears before the eye consciousness will arise. Similarly, for the other sense bases. But Venerable Sir, might there be another way in which a monk can be called skilled in the elements? There might be, Ananda. There are, Ananda, these 6 elements: the earth element, water element, fire element, air element, space element, and the consciousness element. When he knows and sees these 6 elements, a monk can be called skilled in the elements. So these are the 4 great elements: earth, water, fire, and air or wind. Makes up the rupa. Rupa is defined as the 4 great elements, or the materiality arising for the 4 great elements. So the space element and the consciousness element. Okay, consciousness element is part of the mind. But Venerable Sir, might there be another way in which a monk can be called skilled in the elements? There might be, Ananda. There are, Ananda, these 6 elements: the pleasure element, the pain element, the joy element, the grief element, the equanimity element, and the ignorance element. When he knows and sees these 6 elements, a monk can be called skilled in the elements. So here the pleasure and pain element refers to the body, pleasure and pain. Joy and grief refers to the mental, and the equanimity element and the ignorance. When there is neither pain nor joy, and if that person is aware of it, then he feels equanimity, the equanimity element. But usually the neither painful nor pleasant feeling, because it is not like pain or pleasure, it tends to be ignored. So then you get the ignorance element. But Venerable Sir, might there be another way in which a monk can be called skilled in the elements? There might be, Ananda. There are, Ananda, these 6 elements: sensual desire element, renunciation element, ill will element, non-ill will element, cruelty element, and the non-cruelty element. When he knows and sees these 6 elements, a monk can be called skilled in the elements. So these 6 refers to the wrong and the right thoughts. Right thoughts are thoughts of renunciation, non-ill will and non-cruelty, and wrong thoughts are the opposite. But Venerable Sir, might there be another way in which a monk can be called skilled in the elements? There might be, Ananda. There are, Ananda, these 3 elements: sense sphere element, fine material element, and the immaterial element. When he knows and sees these three elements, a monk can be called skilled in the elements. This refers to the Kama Loka, Rupa Loka, and Arupa Loka, the sense sphere realm, the form realm and the formless realm, the three planes of existence in a world system. But Venerable Sir, might there be another way in which a monk can be called skilled in the elements? There might be, Ananda. There are, Ananda, these two elements, the conditioned element and the unconditioned element. When he knows and sees these two elements, a monk can be called skilled in the elements. This condition refers to everything in the world, in the universe, and the unconditioned is Nibbana. But Venerable Sir, in what way can a monk be called skilled in the bases? There are, Ananda, these 6 internal and external bases, the eye and forms, ear and sounds, nose and odors, tongue and flavors, body and tangibles, mind and mind objects. When he knows and sees these 6 internal and external bases, a monk can be called skilled in the bases. So this refers to the 6 sense bases which we already mentioned just now.